Oh my goodness gracious. Look what she did. She just jumped on, honey. She just jumped on. She just jumped on. One person's here, one already like. I love you all so much. Here's the thing. I want to be on top of 90 Day and Love After Lockup, and it's real hard out here. There's a lot of things happening. Oh, Shantina, hey girl. How are you? Happy, what is today? Friday? Happy Friday. Hi, Mari. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm right now at my dad's house using all natural lighting, honey. And I'm calling this look Glossier because I'm having such bad skin issues that I just didn't want to put a lot of makeup on. And so there's just like a lot of like wet, dewy makeup, including boy brow, which was a little old. And so my eyebrows look extra bushy. Look at all these people that are here. Hey, Glinda. Hi, El Floyd. Hi, Joy. Oh my God, Lou Guy. Nice room. This is my room at my dad's house. Hey, Jewel. Caroline, Esther, Charlotta. Oh, El Floyd, love the light again. Natural is good on me. Thank you. Sarah, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm like reading ahead. I love that. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's really, really kind. Hello from Romania. I wish I could say one thing in Romanian. Kelly, hi. Life is good. Happy Friday. Look gorgeous as usual, Shantina. You're so sweet. Lou, just all your comments make my day. You don't need makeup, girl. I'm wearing makeup, though. You don't even know. Mililani, hi. New Year's love from Halifax. What up? Hey, Angel. Jewel, your skin looks good from here, but I'm covering a multitude of sins, honey. Hi, where's the donate button? No. I love you. Yeah, she does look fantastic. Okay, now that I've said hi I can just literally I don't have anyone here with me to like read comments back or whatever, but I do want to talk about 90 Day, right? Because I just don't know when I'm going to be able to talk about this episode. And it's like Friday, so we have to watch Love After Lockup tonight and RuPaul's Drag Race. We have a lot on the agenda. And it's like, it's a little overwhelming, but I made notes. I make notes in my docs, so I'm just going to pull it up while I have you all. I'm here for this foolishness. Good. Hi. Got my live, Margot. Welcome. Yeah, let's get into it. It is foolishness. All these shows are foolishness. Like, what show could I possibly review that would be like really meaningful and like, I don't know, not just like watching the worst of society make even really horrible, worser choices that affect not only them, but their family and their kids. Yay, Karen! 54 people in here, 21 likes. God bless you all. And I haven't even gotten to talking about this yet. That's Stephen and Olga. Okay, so I'm almost done getting to the top because oh yeah, that's Ashley and Jade. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to talk about the episode in the flow that the episode went in. So as opposed to me talking about each individual group of couples, we're just going to go as the flow went because I didn't like do my notes all nice for you guys. Is that okay? We can get into this. Oh, you know what? I did watch The Masked Singer, Shantina. Oh my God. Would you guys? Yes, Shantina, I love The Masked Singer. And I can definitely for a minute talk about the fact that like, I don't know who the first person, I don't want to give it away if you haven't watched it yet. But for the first episode, I want to say this. The judges just make the most asinine guesses that obviously that person would never show up for this debauchery. And then the person that went home, I didn't know. Had never seen him or her. Anyway, I liked The Masked Singer a lot. I mean, I liked it. He was just so dumb. You know, I would definitely do weird, I don't know. See, the thing is, I really want to do these lives like scheduled, like say Tuesday and Thursday at like 9:30 Pacific Standard Time, where I can talk about just a multitude of different shows. It doesn't require me to edit and everything. And anyway, That's why I've talked about that before. Yeah. So one thing more about the Masked Singer is from the promos. I kind of had like some guesses, but they really like have this one character, the lion, that's supposed to be like Hollywood royalty, but we don't know who it is. But and it's a girl, like a really good singer, and like that's what they're like throwing over our heads. And like one other guy that's good, and but I mean like the judges are bananas. Like I mean Jenny McCarthy, like I and I forgot his name. I should know his name, but the really funny Asian actor. I like those people, but like it's just a real free for all of who they got to judge this competition. Okay. You scream the name of dead singers. You guys, they resurrected Janis Joplin. Okay. Now let's get into it. Okay, so Ashley and Jay, oh fuck you. Let me go back to the beginning. Sorry. Oh my god, I went all the way back to the beginning. So Ashley and Jay was the first couple I had seen and to talk about, and I have a little line where it starts. And she's just like, I just want to know why, and it's like it meant nothing to him or whatever. And here's the thing, like this is what he had been doing in Jamaica, which is like flirting with girls. I don't know if he like knows any other way than this. You know what I'm saying? And like he's bored as hell. There's like no friends of his, like, but yeah, at the same time, it's somewhat weird that you would just download it the minute you came back from your honeymoon. Also, like online, there's all these like weird pictures, and I don't know if he's like photoshopped of like them in Vegas with Natalie. Like Natalie's like there, like at Vegas, the nuptials with them, and it's like, so what's real and what's fake? So, I did see the Colty fapping. Okay. Okay. Devar, we can get into that. Jay's an idiot. I hate that guy. I saw the video that he sent. I didn't see the video that he sent to some girl or the dick pic. I mean, after I saw Fernando's, I was like, I don't need to be looking at all of these dicks in real life. I just want to watch the dicks on TV, honey. So, really? Every time I do this, it's going to go back to where? Oh, it's because it's in this mode. I hate this. Okay. So then he's like, whatever. Even if I was flirting, I didn't want to hook up. I respect her, but obviously not enough. Like he fully admits that, like, I guess I didn't respect her enough not to go on Tinder. And then he goes crazy and is like, well, yeah, but like, here's the thing. Nothing happened. And if this was reversed, like if she came, I wouldn't make a big deal of it at all. And if she's to make this a big deal, then she never really loved me. Like he goes from like A to like crazy, like gaslighting, like all that stuff where I'm like, come on, if this is real. And then he's like, you're not to get police to kick me out of the house. Like my job, number one priority is gonna be telling her how much I love her for the rest of like this episode or whatever. Jay was gaslighting. Hi, Joanna from Jersey. Hello, honey. But yeah, it's just, this is I hate that 90 Day is just like, just as all fakeness to me. I just want to say this, when they're having this like conversation at her house, it's just like, whatever bullshit house or Airbnb or whatever, like I have all those signs that have like writings everywhere. Like, I'm not saying that like you can have one or two signs that have writing, God bless you. But like that Airbnb with her, it's like they're walking in a novel all day long. Wherever you look, writing on the wall, and the writing is in cursive, and it's like, love and laughter is in this home, and without the home there is no love and whatever it is. And he's like sitting underneath one like the whole time when he's being like talked to, where I can't see the whole thing, but it's like rain. It's like, I wish I could see the full, because I'm sure it's something like, love looks sunny when the weather is nice, but what happens in the rain or something, you know what I'm saying? And it would be like right here, like, and he's just like, and that would be really funny to me. Oh, you guys are so cute. Yeah, Julie, I don't know. Melanie, hi, sweetheart. Oh my God, our Bailey, thank you. We had fun. Yeah, Jay would be super upset if Ashley was flirting online. Yeah, there's a lot of fakeness this season, you know. We'll get into Larissa. Okay. Thank you, honey. Okay. So so then Ashley, oh, maybe I did put these together for us. Okay, so then Ashley goes and meets with Brandi, right? And we remember Brandi from not only when Brandi like came on post Natalie, but also Brandi in the live. And Brandi is quite a character, right? Like if I could put her up, you know what I'm talking about. She's crazy. She looks like Courtney Love's real daughter. If Courtney Love had cloned herself and there was no like Cobain majesty in the DNA. You know what I'm saying? Like she's and always wearing something slutty, and you can tell she smokes so many cigarettes only because of how old she looks, and she has that mentality. Not that smoking's bad, but sometimes when you smoke, you become like, you know, just like aged away that is like a character. I mean, you know, so she goes and meets with Brandi, and I'm like almost guaranteeing that Ashley has Brandi around to make herself look better. Come on. And she's like, look, and we get a lot of we get a lot of information in this conversation from two girls, so I'm excited about it. By the way, obviously Brandy's wearing like a black slutty bathing suit with a she like I don't know if like Ashley was just like, hey girl, can we meet in the park? And like Brandi was like, I'm on the way to Miami. Or like a very slutty beach party. And then she stops by literally wearing like a bikini and like a cover up. And then but they go into like the thing. And by the way, Brandy's also wearing two chokers, not one but two. You needed both. And Ashley lets it slide that not only obviously did Jay like go on Tinder and meet this girl, and this girl was like very forthcoming with the screenshots, but this girl that he like had interest in was the complete opposite of Ashley in every way. Hint, hint. And then we were like, what? And then like Ashley's like, no, I gotta say more. Like she's younger than me. Yes, younger than me. Yeah, she's 18. But also big, much bigger. She's white like me, but like I'm much smaller. Okay. It was like really awkward the way she said it. And I'm like, oh, but Jay likes like a BBW. Like he likes like a BBW, you know what I'm saying? And like that meant something to her because not only was she BBW, but like the past, Jay's past for all BBWs. And Ashley starts to think, I mean, I don't know if this is real or not. So it's like, why are we spending time on this? But like Ashley starts to think like, he can only be attracted to BBWs. He's just using me for my like American green card and my like cute B&B with words everywhere. No, you know, or whatever. And Brandy's like, leave him. And then Ashley's like, after the conversation, like, I didn't really have a direction after the conversation. It really didn't help. And it's like, yeah, it's because she said to leave him, and what you really want to do is not leave him. You know? I wish you would have the BBW conversation with Jay. Be like, is that what you want? And then have him be like, either yes or no. You know, he's gonna be like, no, baby, no. But like, yeah, he does. Raina looks like a stripper, has to be the worst season, yes. Who wears that to a park? Absolutely. Yes, she was in the blue dress, honey, tight blue dress. Popping on the way to the shore. Oh, is that a Philly thing? Is that where they are? Okay, thank you so much, Joy. Yeah, she is his age, which is normal. Yes, God bless. Yeah, because Ashley's 33. Bringing it up. Good, hot cocoa. Yeah, it's Nettie. She was thick, honey. The thing is also, Ashley's pretty thick too. It isn't like Ashley isn't thick. Like Ashley has like huge ass titties and like a good butt for like a white girl. I don't think it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, but those titties are big because she's like nursed 3 kids. Hello, fellow YouTubers. Hi, guys. Isn't the whole show about trading love for a green card? Yeah. Is there a little over and out of the Jersey Shore? Oh, okay. You guys really coming in with the most important info. So let me go back. So I think that was like, okay. So then Ashley and Jay talk. No. Ashley and Jay talk. He said he cheated because she didn't give him any attention. You know, it's more of like, I cheated because of you. I A, cheated because of you, and B, if you break up with me, it's your fault and you never really loved me. It's a pretty fucked up thing to put someone in. That is what gaslighting is, sucks for women, because they're like, and he's so young to be able to do it so well. But Skins must have really taught him well. You know, Skins taught him. That's his dad, you know. skins. So, she said she needs space. She feels like he's 20, and what was she thinking that she would, just like marry him and she would just like let her. She just like feels like she should have let him live his life, which, uh, yeah, yeah, I could see how you would say that. Is Nikki here? Hi, Nikki. 127, 130. You guys, will you like this video? First of all, I love that you're all here. Just remember to like this video because sometimes we forget. But it's like 136 people are here. Just push like a little thumbsies, upsies, wupsies. 49, getting it up. Let's getting it up. You guys will sing. Anyways, I don't know what you want. I can also, I'm very flexible. Like, do people do this? Do people just like do things on live to try and get like more likes? You guys, if I did a human pretzel, would you like, wait. Okay, I have to go back to like talking about 90 Day. That got me to 68. I'm like a crazy person. He just keeps saying like if the roles were reversed, he wouldn't even think about it. It would be easy for him to get over it. And then she drops this, which I mean is a really crazy like soundbite, but it was good, which is at this point, I have regret every choice I've made. Wow. Like the Natalie, like getting rid of Natalie choice. Like definitely the Vegas, definitely the Elvis. That was bad. Yeah, she regrets all the choices. What do you guys think of that? Everyone can put their leg behind their head and not fart gets a like from me. Oh my God, I wish I was eating chips and salsa. Yeah, Natalie was right. Also, why has Natalie taken so long to get her hair fixed? Okay, so let's move on. Thank you. To Lyda and Eric. Lyda like comes up frazzled. She's like, I'm 12 minutes late to my hair and makeup, to that like broke down Blushington or whatever. They actually do a better job of doing her makeup than before. They do a good job of doing her makeup, honey. And she's wearing she's wearing like Eric's like work. Oh, Ty, I'm on live right now. Go to YouTube. Do you guys follow me on Instagram? I talk to some of my fans. I can't talk to everyone, but follow me. I'm at Chris L. Farah. And that's Wall that just texted me. I'm going to tell these people to go talk to me online. I'm live. I can't talk to you now. Come. Okay, so, and if you know I'm live, come on, you can't just be texting me. Okay, so she's wearing like Eric's like old work shirt, like some like long work shirt, like black leggings, honey. She's wearing like, and this is classic Asian, socks, thongs. Like the socks don't make sense. Thongs do, of course. Like, did she get a pedicure? Like, yeah, I don't know, but socks and thongs, come on. So she gets her makeup done at this place, and it's good, and probably just like a nice 50-50, hair and makeup get done. Bada bing, bada boom, she gets to the place. Eric has this line where he goes like, I treat every day as an operation, and today it's Operation Get Married to Lyda. And if I was mean, I'd be like, okay, can like there also be like one day of Operation Smile? But I'm not mean, so I'm not going to say that. And I know that Operation Smile is for cleft palates. All I'm saying is that maybe one day there should be Operation Dentist, just like on a Monday. Is Wah here? Hey! I love that Wah's texting you. What a doll. I love that. Oh, Wah just becomes. Wah just becomes the moderator. That's so funny. I love Wah. Oh God. I love you so much. So we're in Lyda and Eric. And yeah, so Lyda, getting her makeup done. They have like the same chatty goddamn makeup artist because Lyda has not one friend. So she's gonna be like, like, what are you most excited for? And Lyda's like, wearing my dress. And I like this crown I got from Paris. Like not adjoining lives or, like no, for her dress. Come on. And she's also already worn a wedding dress. Also, it was probably better than the one she's wearing now. How many wedding dresses do you need? Anyway. But her makeup does look better than before. They did put false eyelashes on her, and God bless. She's like, I just know that Eric is gonna be a good like father figure to Elise, and I'm like, why do you think that? Like, you have literally seen him like fuck over his real kids because some bitch just made him. Why do you think that can't happen again? This one's not even his kid. How they come is how they go. I don't know if that really makes sense. I'm not saying that he cheated on her with him, but you know what I'm saying? It's just so interesting. Women just like, well, not women. Lyda's not like a normal woman. Lyda's like a demon. There's something demonic about her, truthfully. Okay, so we meet Heather. So Heather is Eric's bestie. Another like normal person in Eric's life that just has to watch him make like horrible choices. You know what I'm saying? And this is where it gets weird because Eric, forgets how to be a father just getting his pants. Okay. He forgets his pants somehow, even though Lyda like packed it or something. It was confusing where it was. And then it has to become Operation Get a Pant and whatever kind of pant. And I'll tell you who shouldn't have to deal with it, Lyda, because she says she doesn't want to. She's walking around in his like work shirt and her like socks and flip flops. And him, why is Heather and they have Heather and her dad, his dad there. One of those people should be running to a Sears, okay, and getting him whatever kind of pant, a 37. I don't know what men wear, okay, 42. I don't know what men's sizes. But instead, it's like we have to go on a hunt for this pant and see Lyda like be like super upset about it. I know it's Lyda, and then like have him all the whole time be like, my kids gonna come? Are my kids gonna come? And it's like, you can't even get your pants together, your lives together. Why do you think your kids want to see your like messy ass father wedding? This is like a nightmare where you have to like see your father, the man that you grew up thinking was like Superman, just dissolve into a wimpy, pussy whipped, no pant wearing, never gonna wear the pants again, pussy whipped, blah blah blue. Yeah. There's a little scene where Eric's dad comes in, Mililani, and like they had that one little scene before where he was like, you can't forget your kids. And then they have this like weird scene where it's like, you think the kids are gonna come? And then the dad's like, no. Remember when we talked about this and I was like, don't do what you're doing and you did it anyway? Yeah, that's why they're not gonna come. And also, I'm rational. I seem very rational. So why aren't you? Is like the biggest question. Anyway, I love you all so much. We like this video. If you're in this room, we like this video. Thank you so much. Okay, so he starts like looking, honey, in his toiletry bag. They're not there. And Lyda's looking, but she won't put on her dress. And finally, they get pants. And Lyda is getting into her dress. And Lyda looks a little square. Look, I'm not going to be like body shaming, but what is confusing to me about that is for a wedding dress, there's all those like built-in corsets and things. Like, I'm not specifically with wedding dresses, they like, like they corset you. And so I was just a little confused why she looked so square. It was as if like she didn't have a friend to tie her up. I mean, they should have gotten that makeup artist, but like not even Heather. She like after like Heather like watched her like yell at him, she was like, I'm letting you go out like that, honey. You can go out like that. That's fine with me. I'm Heather, but Maggie's mama. Hi. Yeah, she did look like SpongeBob. I'm just reading these all. Yeah, no shape. I thought she used to have good boobs. Oh, Ty's here. Hi, Boo. I talked about you earlier when you were messaging me. Okay, so then then they're like running to the ceremony. They made it seem like people have been waiting, you know, like Lyda is just like SpongeBob square Lyda SpongeBob, whatever, I don't know. Running through the Sheraton, her like dress is dragging in the floor. She has not a friend to hold it up, and then they start the ceremony or whatever. And Alice, her like son, cannot look at it, like can't see it happen. Like he has his whole body to the altar and like back, like he is bowing headfirst to the back of the chair. Like that's so indicative and sad. And then like the youngest daughter's there because she had to, she's a minor, you know. But Tanya wasn't there. But I think I think that the younger one had to be there to take care of Alice. They were sitting by together. And she didn't give a fuck about Alice. She was just like taking off her shoes. She was just like watching him do that. And she was just like, I'm about to be out of this place. Just like my sisters. I'm not going to know any of you all. I don't care about you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I love you all so much. Oh, you have to leave. Don't worry. Come back. I love you. Okay. I have to get through this. One other thing is before the wedding starts, I can't tell if there's music or anything. It seems like it's just like she's walking. Oh, she's suddenly walking down the aisle. Like there's no like bum bum ba dum or anything, or like they didn't even have like some like tracks playing. Maybe it was like not getting the rights to air it. I don't know. It's just weird to me. She says she looks at Eric and he's not that bad. He's gorgeous, especially with that tie I gave him. When is Lyda going to get him to fix his teeth? I mean, they have to be proper and appropriate at some point, you know? She's like so happy in the confessional. She's like, the 90 days is officially over and I can stay here in America. Just says it. And then they all eat 3 tables, like a sad Caesar, a buffet style, cash bar. He's drinking. You can tell. And he says it bothers him that his older daughters aren't there. And she says she's not bothered. And it's like drawing shades, like the youngest one's there and that's enough, you know? And even if she wasn't there, it'd even be better. You know what I'm saying? Actually, she doesn't even get the fact that that one like babysits her child for her. She's so selfish and crazy. She said she always dreamed to be in America and pursue medical field in America. She just says that they like end with her confessional saying it, you know, like, and it happened. We're watching the fallout now. Like now we get to watch the tell-all of her like yelling back with Tosh. I mean, that's like the only real one. I feel like that's real, right? And everything else is fake. But I mean, I don't know everything else. But let's move on. How long has this been? 28 minutes? That's not bad. You guys, if you're new here and you haven't given this video a likey-wikey, go ahead and doozy woozies. I wish I could do like some other like feat for you. Like cheerleader. Hey. Ooh, okay, she's waking up. She's doing this thing. Look at how bushy these eyebrows are. Glossier. I love you all so much. It's like this. I want to write back to you, and then I also want to talk. If you give me a like, I don't know. It'll give me a mic. Because the more you give a thumbs up, the more search results come up. A million people speak. That's why. Okay, Olga and Steven. Okay, it's like them saying goodbye. He's suddenly rational that he's saying the baby, leaving the baby with her, like um she's wearing like Chun-Li buns, which I find exciting. I loved Chun-Li growing up, and I loved the Chun-Li Nicki Minaj song, So it's like she's like so cute in these, like just holding that baby, you know what I'm saying? We'll get to like she needs like a listen, she needs like a baby Bjorn. Or whatever, like I don't have a baby, but like whatever you hold the babies in, like just like those like wrapping things that babies, like they just like wrap the baby in the thing, and so the baby thing held there. Like I gave her the GoFundMe. By the way, I did research. They raised over their goal. They had actually, I think he lowered his goal because I think he got some smack. So like his goal was like 5,000. When I checked, it was like over 5,000. So like, by the way, if you didn't look on his GoFundMe, it was like saying like how he wants to be an apprentice and then doesn't only pay this amount of money, and this is why he needs these funds, because as he works his way from apprenticeship to bubbly blue, like it has to take this pay cut. Like that's how they have to pay for the baby. I was happy with my $30 GoFundMe after I watched her walk out and into this airport, just holding that baby, just like, and like she needs to like, be able to like have her hands free. That's why we have those like baby Bjorn. I don't know. Is it a baby Bjorn? You know what I'm talking about when you wear your babies? Is that a very only LA thing people do? Like, you wear them because you like put like you have like a strap. Look how big my boobs look right now. Any more lights? No, because these are all women. These are all women in this room. Wow, that doesn't mean anything. Any like eye-curious women want to give me likes. I talk about my boobs. What's on demand? I'm not paying attention to you guys. Oh yeah, on demand, R. Kelly. So the other two things that I really want to talk about besides Masked Singer is the R. Kelly documentary that's been airing. I think they watched 2 last night, and I guess they'll have 2 more later. I also did watch Married at First Sight, and that's a whole other goddamn video. Why are we blessed right now with so much to watch? It's overwhelming. Thank you, Cindy, for liking. Thank you, Cindy, for liking this video. I appreciate you, Cindy, and giving you a call out for liking this video. I like you, So, hi, Lynn. Yeah. She needed to have one of those. I know. That's why we need to have like our own. This is why I want my own production company where I can just walk in, like shoot 2 or 3 a day, have them know my style of editing, edit for me and get it up. I just go in as the talent and the writer and the producer. Thank you, Kimberly. Well, I feel like, when am I going to talk about this? Oh, Lucy Najjar. It is overwhelming. You gotta like take a Ativan. Married at First Sight. This is on the TLC channel. Is Married at First Sight on TLC? I think it is. Some obviously are on WeTV. Some are, I didn't know that John and Fernanda breaking up because I don't care about them. But if they did break up, that makes sense. I can't wait for this tell-all. But then, like, I wonder if the tell-all is recent to the breakup. Okay. You can try and find editor on Fiverr. You know what? I just feel like I'm so a perfectionist. Thank you so much, Nation of Recap. Thank you for joining. I'm such a perfectionist in how I like my videos that like, I want them edited perfectly and like comedic timing because I know, that it's like I'd have to have professional. Anyway, I'm a snobby fish. Let's get back into this. So they're trying to say goodbye, Olga and Steven, and he's like, I'll see you, Richie, again. I'm glad you're with your mom, and it's like sweet. They're like crying. And, he has to say, like, I'm not going to go home and do nothing, I'm going to like go home and do stuff, and get ready for you guys. And it was just interesting that he had to defend that. And like, he doesn't talk enough about how he's going to, like, what his trade work is. He didn't go to high school and finish high school. Like, what is his plan? Do we want to know? Well, we do know. It was a GoFundMe that fools like me gave money to, but it's because Olga is so sweet, you know? And she's like, oh, I will already miss him even though he is here now. I love you. What an angel you are. You and Alice. Alice from Love After Lockup, Clint's mom, and Olga, you are just angels. You know, don't deserve to be on this show. At first I'm like, what is Olga gonna do? Like when she walks out of that airport just holding that baby, like where's she gonna go? Like does she have a place? And then she has this like confessional where she's like, or not confession, I keep saying confessional, it's just like her talking, and she says, now I will be with baby in silence. And I was just like, oh, she's thrilled. She's thrilled for a little break. She needs it. She didn't have a baby moon, honey, or a mommy moon or whatever, like a post or a pre moon. And she needs a little time off from someone being like, give it to me, what are you doing? And she's like either breastfeeding or something. She just wants to be with that baby. I just hope she has a comfortable place to be, like maybe go to your friend's house and just like have your friend like cut like fresh vegetable salads for you. That seems very nourishing, you know. Anna is her name. I really liked Anna. But Richie, you know, yeah, I already said that. It's so funny. Richie as a baby looks just like Steven. But it's so funny, like that's like looking back in time, right? Like as I said before, like we're looking back in time. It's now like Richie's probably talking. That was so long ago. Like when you think of Lucy from that season of 90 Day Fiancé, like Lucy's like a teenager now. I wonder also, like, if you know the tragic situation of Olga, which is whatever, her like parents thought that her sister was, you know, this is crazy, but like my cousin and I talked about it. Like her parents thought her cousin was a demon, literally like taken over by a spirit, and they killed her. Okay, real thing that happened. That's why she's an orphan. And then they were put up for like a trial, whatever, and they're like in prison. That's why she didn't have a sister. She didn't have parents. And I think to myself, I wonder if that church like took up a fund for her. Yeah, give to this person now that we used to know her whole family, and now we only know her. Like she needs to be getting some aid, is what I'm saying. She just needs to be walking out of that airport with like a purse full of money and not just like holding a baby. Like I'm just saying, she needs some help. Okay, Asuelu and Kalani. I don't know what to say about this except that he just barrels on this scene with a backpack, looking like he's like a freshman dude on his first day of high school, honey. You know, I'll be right back while I was going in the shower. And he is like getting up on this boat, like, I'm so happy to be on a boat, you know, like. Kyleini, this is how I say that person's name, which is Kalani's sister, is like doing her makeup. And, you know, something about Asuelo's voice that kind of was like early Mickey Mouse, like, hi guys, you know, a little bit. If you think so, give it a thumbs up. But Kyle Richards / Kalani's sister is doing her makeup or whatever. And it's actually not doing a bad job. All these girls really love, like, I didn't realize this. I realized how because I like it too, red was. Like, it looks like she's using like a rose gold, like reddish whole thing. One person liked that Mickey Mouse. 194 people are here. Give this a thumbs up, if you don't mind. One person liked my Mickey Mouse reference. What other weird things do I do? I did my Britney Spears for you. I'll do it one more time. Oh, baby, baby, if you give this video a thumbs up, I'd be so happy because it means that more people will come in. Maybe I will get some subscribers. I don't even have 5,000. It's a thing when you get more than 10K. I need subscribers to get 10K, 10K, so I can be the smallest level of the YouTube community. Okay, that's truth. Done. And also I need followers on Instagram. I'm at Chris L. Farah. The L is for like. I sing like people. Okay, so I don't have to say I like Kyleeni's robe as she puts on Kalini's makeup. I like Kalini's makeup. I'm surprised I didn't spring for a hair and makeup person. But then I think maybe only TLC springs for them. And they were like, Bish, you know each other. You're two girls. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to get a hair and makeup person to pretend to like be one of your friends and like ask you questions to get information like we needed with Lyda and like Ashley because they have no friends right now. You do makeup, you do her makeup, you know, and you ask the questions and you know what, here's an extra $50. And like Kylie was like, okay, drinks on Taco Tuesday. So they're doing their makeup. I like Kylie's robe. All the talk is like, I hope dad doesn't find out because if dad finds out during this wedding, it's getting so hot in here. Can you still see me? Is the lighting still good? Whatever, God bless. I love you, Kimberly. Thank you. So it's hot. Okay, so yeah, like we can't get dad to know, and if he finds out, like he's gonna stop the wedding, it's gonna be super awkward. It's like creating drama, and then the wedding happens totally normally. They get married. Okay, Colt and Larissa. I gotta be over this video at some point. Colt has this wedding, that their wedding is sad AF because he says he has one co-worker, his mom, Larissa, and if they show up, his cousin John, and like John's wife, it's not Ashley, is it Ashley? We can never remember that girl's name. Flower hair, flower, take a flower. John Friendly's, never Friendly. John, who works for obviously some place called Friendly's, which he keeps trying to like get free shout outs to like that business as if we're supposed to be like, oh, John, what a professional sounding air conditioning / carpet cleaning man, Roto-Rooter. Like, I'm watching him on the show and I feel very much like I like him in my home. Friendly's, tell me about it. That's one thing that he's real showing on the show. A friendly spirit, professional attitude. Makes no sense, but he shows up at the wedding. Okay, so anyone said this. Colty's like, I invited them, A, because I have no friends, but also B, because they're like my cousins, and like C, if Larissa finds out that I invited them, it could be a thing. So they show up to the wedding, big ass wedding. By big ass, I mean no wedding, and he's wearing like his friendly shirt and like cut off pants and like slides. Look, I'm not saying you have to show up to every wedding like gypsies. Then I watch My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding, another great show. I don't think it's on anymore. I'm not saying you should show up to a wedding like a gypsy wedding, but there gotta be a happy medium between like slides and shorts to your cousin's wedding. Anyway, Colty's getting ready for this wedding, honey. He's like putting on a shirt. It's tight. It's too tight. Just to get a bigger shirt. Okay, it's like pulling. It's so uncomfortable looking. Debbie comes in. Debbie's wearing just like a pink work shirt, blouse. And he's like, you look beautiful, Mom. She's like, great, you look great. Thank you, you look great too. Like, not happy. Then they have a conversation that's like even more awkward. And he's like, well, here it is. I don't know how to put on this tie. And then like his mom has to put on his tie for him. Yeah, please mention Suze. I will. And Debbie doesn't know how to put on the tie. This is what's weird about Colt's outfit. Is like Colt's shirt is tight, right? A, but also the seaming looks like it's a feminine shirt. It looks like it's trying to gather a little bit here. It's just or a slim fitting shirt. Like that's not for Colty. Colty is shaped like Lyda, SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? Debbie's pink shirt was crazy. Yeah, and then like Debbie was like, I have never seen you in a suit before. It's their life. He's like just a software engineer, just nerd, just like was just like poor nerd. That's why he makes money. That's what Larissa knows, but he doesn't know how to spend it because he's always lived so frugally because he's so tied to his mother, who's like Depression era. That's what I think. Everyone thinks that, maybe Colty is fluid in his gender. I don't know. I think he's too, I think that's beyond him. I think that he's just, maybe hormonally he's been with Debbie for so long. What do you think maybe Debbie has slipped some hormones in his food? Anyway, Debbie says, I never thought he would get married. Why? You never thought your son was ever going to get married? Then she says, he's making a decision he believes is right now. Shade, shade, shade. Shady, shade, shade, shade. I wish Mom would come back because I feel like say yes to things I know are totally fine comments. They're like, okay. Then John and Leah are there. He's saying you look beautiful. We see Larissa getting her makeup done. And Larissa, there's so many palettes everywhere. I took snapshots of palettes. I saw some Juvia's palettes, maybe an Urban Decay. At first, they put on like this like white, but that's only to brighten things up and they go to town, like shading her eyes. She got a dress from Goodwill. She's proud of it. She got a dress from Goodwill that's not horrible and like a very lace, like traditional Catholic veil, that's like maybe a nod to like her Latina culture. I cannot tell you how hot it is in this room because of the like shade up, and it's like this window is like, I feel like I'm on death's door. I feel exactly how Larissa feels in Colty's car. Okay, so yeah, her like princess style, very like Catholic Latina gown. She gets in that limo with AC. She's so happy about it. I think it's the highlight of her day is the in and out of that limo. She says that, if she ever were to see John, people attack her, she will attack you back. If they attack me, I attack you back. Then a very great shot of Colty has asked Debbie to walk him down the aisle, okay? And Debbie walks down this aisle with Colty as if she is the bride. She walks down this, do I have anything to pretend to be? I have a water bottle. She walks down this, church like, like she thinks she's getting married. I really was like, that's hilarious. And I also kind of think, and you guys tell me if there's something about Debbie that looks like Liza Minnelli to me, as if Liza Minnelli's like unfamous, very poor cousin. Like if Liza Minnelli was the Jackie O, it's like Debbie and Colty are the Great Gardens version of Debbie O's family cousin, that little Edie that lived up there. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think? Oh, Law's back. Yeah, I told you what they were wearing, a friendly shirt, and that bitch is there with a bra and a flower and shorts and flip-flops. No one else is at the wedding. I don't even know who the coworker is. She's wearing platforms, Larissa, as she walks down this aisle. She sees John and Leah, and then she smiles, and she looks at Colty, and she says she's relieved to get married. She, so again, is wearing a wedge, and also he's wearing a wedge. Because there's a back shot of this wedding, and all of his pants are in his butt. The entire scene is as if his butt was a Hoover vacuum that sucked it, and it's there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All the pictures from this wedding from behind, Colty's whole pants are up his butt. like he needed surgery afterward to get it out. That is what I'm telling you. So she had a wedgie, he had a wedgie, honey. We got married. But she controls herself down the aisle when she sees John, you know, and in their vows they say, I know you aren't perfect, but you are perfect for me. I, Colty, thank you, Larissa. I commit myself to you. Colty, you are someone real special, and I promise to make you happy and work you with your differences, is what she says to him, telling. She speaks English very well. And it's like their hall they get married in is like a fake forest. I mean, as opposed to the real forest that Caitlin and Matt boned in Love After Lockup. They're getting married in a fake forest. It's like Rainforest Cafe if Rainforest Cafe was a 2-bit wedding hall. Because the whole back is like branches and stuff like that. I don't know. She, you know, it's so funny. Larissa says, everyone thinking he is an angel. Colty, like if he has a bad streak we don't know about. A naughty streak. But they are on their own. They get in that limo, you know, there's AC. You would think the AC would make them joyous. But instead, just like Ashley from Love After Lockup, I keep putting these two shows together, there's just like a forlorn limo ride where they both look outside, right? And they're in Vegas. So like, I know again what they're looking at, which is, and I've already said this about us, all the gamblers, all the lost souls, all the people who spent too much on dreams that never paid out. And then like, they are that. It's so metaphorical, so literary. Why are you so quiet? Am I am I? Brush your hair, love. No. You brush your hair. Are you a man? Oh, I'm saying like people, yeah, you're doing a good job. There are some crazy people. Okay. Let me go back to this. Are we done? No, I think that we're almost done. Okay, so then we see John and Colty. They like fist bump. They can't get too close. Larissa and John don't even look at each other. Like I don't know, Ashley, Anna, whatever the fake flower's name is like, can I hug you, Larissa? You're not gonna like literally bite my face off? I don't know. Can you, Renee? And Larissa's like, you can't huggy me. And then just the whole time she hugs that flower loving bitch, she just looks at John in the eyes and is like, I just love Larissa, I really do. And we learn that, you know, before the wedding, something happened. There was an altercation of domestic disturbances. Nothing is said. Everything is alluded to. Colty alludes to that it got heavy. He alludes to maybe they like got physical. Won't allude to who or how. And then says that he called the police on Larissa. And when the police came, he tried to like, before they even got there, be like, just kidding, don't come. But then they came and that the state of Nevada had no choice, unbeknownst to him, put like whatever, filed charges against Larissa. And that is like completely throwing him off because he feels like shit about it. It's his fault. He should have never called the police because it jeopardizes now Larissa's green card because there is a stain on her record. And it's like, what happened? Debbie makes it seem like Debbie was in the other room, not involved, honey. This was between Colty, and Larissa. I just can't wait for this tell-all, because also but this tell-all is also going to be so messy because there's so much intermess between the couples on social media that they like want their time to fight over about. But I'm like, we don't care about, I don't know. I think I got through. Yeah, that's it. Calling the police was one of the worst decisions he could have. He could have run away, he said instead. Now she's gonna get that green card. So it seems like if he says that he would have rather run away, it seems like Larissa was being uncontrollably angry, and he was either pestering her or whatnot, and he should have just removed himself from the situation. Which also doesn't put a lot of blame on her. Like, well, how did she get to that state? Also, how did he get her to that state? You know what I'm saying? Okay, that have gone through a whole episode of 90 Day Fiancé. Still being a little bit all over the place. I appreciate you 189 people here with your 145 likes. If you haven't yet, give it this little vids a thumbs up. I went through and sweated through and sang for you and did weird concoctions with my legs. A 90 Day Fiancé review. I am watching Live After Lockup tonight. I am going to watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I want to go live with my dad who's here, but he's feeling a little sick. And I just don't know if he's going to be in the spirits for a live. I often do like Instagram videos with him that he loves talking to people in the Instagram videos. I don't know how he would do just like sitting down for periods of time. Like he doesn't play guitar like my mom, nor really has like the desire for attention like my mom does. That's why I knew when my mom was like interested about the live that I knew that she'd come back and do something else. That's why I was like, just sit down and do something. And people were like, let your mom go. I'm like, you don't know my mom. She likes it. Okay, I'm gonna like spend 3 minutes at least trying to. You guys have any questions for me? You know what I'm saying? Is there anything I should answer for you guys? I love you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing and engaging to me and liking this video and liking all my videos. Thank you for following me on Instagram and Twitter at Chris L. Farah. I really appreciate it. I'm like so excited to like really hit this 2019, you know? Are you going to review Married at First Sight? Okay, I want to. It's like I want to review Married at, I mean, like, how am I going to review all this stuff? Teach classes on exuding feminine power? Can you do a writing video? Like how to write? Comedy? How do I have time to do all these videos? I have to get better at editing. What was your New Year's party with Wall? You know, I just went to my friend Morgan's house, and she is an awesome writer and comedian. She's a stand-up comedian. If you guys don't know Morgan Murphy, she's hilarious. Look her up. And we just like house partied. Just played in different rooms. I love you, Linda from Dallas, Texas. I love talking with you all. You're the best. I love you, Nikki. If you haven't gone to Nikki's channel, Nikki is hilarious and gives really insightful and funny, smart reviews. I would say like I'm wacky. She's very funny. And Nikki is great though. So if you haven't subscribed, why wouldn't you? Just click on that right now and subscribe to her channel. She's great. Obviously, Just Call Me Wall. I assume that everyone who's subscribed to me has also subscribed to Just Call Me Wall because she sent you a lot here. And she's also great. She's been moderating for me. We all do like these 90-day reviews in different ways. Wall, like, I think tells a very concise story of like what happened. I get on tangents. This is like a whole other level of tangent because it's a live. But like even when I do my like filmed recaps, I could easily get off course. Anyway. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for, it takes me like 6 hours to edit. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. I really appreciate it. And I will try and watch and review as many shows as possible. Truly, I love doing it. It's just, it's hard. I'm going to end the stream. Thank you. Happy Friday. Have a beautiful weekend. I'm going to maybe try and jump on live tomorrow or tonight. We'll see. No promises. Except for the promise that I love and support you and all your goals. Thank you. Take care of yourselves. Love each other. Stand up for what you believe and make art, okay? Bye, boos.